Oh, hi there, and welcome to The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth with me, a pretty okay guy. And today we're going to do the first of our... Oh, that's not where we're going at all. The first of our daily challenge runs, which is a lost run, of course. Okay, yeah, let's just do it. Let's just see what happens. I'm not going to have a harder time than anyone else, I don't think. I didn't think they were going to do lost runs as these. Lost run with 9 lives... With just 9 lives. Alright, let's not go there first. Maybe... I can't remember when you die with 9 lives. If you respawn in the room... You respawn in the room that you died before the room you died in. But I can't remember if curse room is whether you die upon going into the door or coming out of the door. So I'm not sure if I walk into that curse room, if I will just be permanently stuck in there forever without a teleport card. And I think, I think that is the case. That is what my memory is telling me right now. So I'm going to, unless we find a teleport card, we're going to avoid that. Because that just... I'm frankly not too interested in dying right away. I'd rather not get absolutely last place if I can avoid it. But yeah, Lost. I haven't played the Lost in a while. I haven't actually played the Lost since I unlocked Real Platinum God. Because no one plays the Lost if they don't have to. That's not a good item at all. No, not for this, anyways. If I now find a Perthro rune, I'm gonna be real sad. You know what? I probably just shouldn't have taken that because I keep forgetting when you pick up items in this kind of run. Wait, does he have spectral tears now? Oh, he does. That's very helpful actually. We need to remember that. I'm not used to playing with the Lost as someone who can use spectral tears, and I'm also just not used to playing with the Lost in general. So this is gonna take a little bit to get used to again. That was a close call. Yeah, I haven't played as the Lost since I finished Real Platinum God, which was probably 6 months ago now, so I'm a little out of practice. I was getting decent at it there for a while. I think this may just be something that was consciously built, again, like the first one, where everyone seems to think it. Edmund put it together so that it was built a very specific way and not completely randomized because it was one of the very first challenge runs. I feel like that's the same thing that's going on here because we are getting an absolutely disproportionate amount of spirit-based items. And, if we're being perfectly honest, those kind of suck for the Lost. Okay, I can't see any tinted rocks, no bombs anyways, but no, okay. Let's just go fight this boss, and, let's try not to lose. If we had 2 bombs, too, I would also maybe try to get into this curse room through there, because I think that has a chance of working at least. Let's just do it. Larry, oh, interesting, Larry Jr.'s, okay. Let's focus on one as much as we can. Ah, damn it. Okay. Alright. Shake it off. Shake it off, and let's try it again. I guess we do have 9 lives, which is nice. I wish we just had, like, a little more damage. Just enough that I could take out one of the smaller ones faster, because once one of them is gone, as soon as they start being gotten rid of, it becomes infinitely easier. Ah, damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. Let's try this again. Focus on one. Just focus on one of the small ones first. Oh. They're not going to get me if I stand on poop. I should try to shoot through poop as much as is possible. And I should have realized that before as well. Fuck off. Oh, okay. We're getting somewhere. This is a dangerous place to be. Alright, we're doing okay. I'm feeling good about this one. 9 lives. At least we have 9 lives. I appreciate that. It would be an absolutely unfun first run with the Lost if we did not. Synth oil? That's great. That's fantastic. Those are both attributes that are not health, and so are good enough. And we still have 7 lives left, I believe. Not going to go in that curse room again, because if I'm wrong, I'm just going to look like a fool here, but I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong. I'm pretty sure that's the way it goes. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Any rooms that are too hard, we're just going to skip. Okay. Gotta make it to the pots. Just make it to the pods. Cool. You start with the swarmy enemies as the Lost, and then you move on to the ones that are a little more laid back. The ones that you can dodge easier. But anything that rushes you has to be dealt with immediately. You know, Spectral Tears... I have very mixed feelings about the Lost having Spectral Tears now, because I think it greatly improves the quality of play with him. You know, suddenly you don't die to everything. You can kind of make it so that you're shooting from safe, protected areas. But on that same note, a lot of us fought through how shitty the first Lost run was. Or how hard it was. It wasn't shitty, it was just... it sucked, but it was fine. And I know a lot of us fought through that. And so suddenly, anyone who can get the Lost unlocks with the starting benefit of, you know, Spectral Tears and the D4, well, good for them. I guess I can only really say good for them. It's unreasonable to say anything else. If I do say anything else, it's probably just jealousy. And that guy hops right over the rocks. Okay. So they can, I should have seen that coming too. So, anything that moves, it's like the equivalent of flying, I guess, just being a good jumper. Let's just go right into the boss. Alright, I've had the chance to fight this guy once or twice already. He seems fine. He starts moving real fast in a bit. I got really lucky the first time I fought him, in that he kept popping up for whatever reason over top of fires, and he did himself a lot of damage. Actually, he's... that synth oil. That synth oil did beautiful work. Let's start with the devil deal. Oh, fuck right off. This is not... I keep forgetting that this is a thing now, that these guys can be in here. There we go, okay. So hearts do nothing, obviously. I'm not going to go looking for a Perthro rune to change this. We'll take it to the Tears Up, and the Spirit Hearts don't matter at all. So we're working off Synth Oil and a Squeezy Tears Up. And 9 lives, of course. Stay in protected places as much as possible. I think that's... okay. It's the diagonal shots that always get me, you know? Because as soon as you blow up an enemy that's going to turn into bullets, you want to dodge and you want to get out of the way. But the ones that shoot diagonally, you never expect. Can I go behind these? No, right into that bullet. You can tell I'm very, very skilled at this game. There we go. Alright. I also guess I could have just used Dad's key there. Oh, what are these specialty nuggets? They just dash like so many curse rooms. I am not comfortable going into these curse rooms, so I'm just not. Beautiful. Finally a bomb. Okay. If we can find a curse room, I think that would be really, or a secret room, that would probably be really beneficial. Because I could use some more bombs, and I would take any pills that presented themselves. Because you know what? It's not like we have much to be worried about in terms of health down and bad trip and I don't know. I think the Lost needs pretty much every advantage he can at least try to have. How many times have we died? 3 times? I don't think that's worth it. We'll do the rest of the floor and then maybe do that. It depends. But hey, on the bright side, you know, we're not going to take very many negative points from taking damage. We're going to take, what, 9 hits? 9 hits total? Max? Unless we... The exception, obviously, being if we pick up... the item that makes you... Why can't I think of the name? The cross, the one that makes you invincible for the first hit you take each room. Come on. It's okay. Yeah, man. There we go. 18 cents. Let's try to make it to the shop, too, because I feel like that would be helpful. Anything that flies here? I'm just going to hang out over rocks as much as is humanly possible. Really didn't expect to be doing a Lost run today. Ugh. I keep having these terrible burps. I just started Soylent today, which I'm not sure if you know. Soylent is bag. Soylent is a nutritionally complete meal replacement that everyone describes as deliciously neutral, and it looks a lot like pancake batter, and it tastes kind of like vanilla, a little bit, like vaguely like vanilla. You can taste kind of the carbs in it too. It's a little floury, but it's better than the homemade stuff. I tried homemade stuff last year too. Oh, what is this? I don't know what that does at all. We'll stick with that tapeworm. We'll find out what it does. I tried homemade Soylent last year and ended up tasting terrible just because I couldn't get the real stuff shipped to Canada, and they just started making it here too. So I ordered a batch because I thought I had to. I figured I gave it an unfair attempt last year, so I'm going to try it again. And I just had my first glass this morning, and it takes a little getting used to. But you know what? I'm on board with it. I'm doing it for the month at the very least. 2 meals a day, 6 days a week is my current game plan, which is key. I don't really want... no, I don't really want any of this. Let's just go and fight the boss, and... yeah, let's just go fight the boss. But yeah, I just had my first big glass of Soylent, and you're supposed to drink a lot of water after it too, so give me 1 second. I'm doing alright. I mean, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling alright. Maybe we'll try some pills here. I can see forever. Let's go check out those rooms real quick. Not into it. I'll keep this tapeworm. I'm not sure. I was kind of hoping when I picked it up that it was the combined effects of all 3 other worm trinkets. But it just actually looks like it does nothing, so I don't know, maybe something will start happening. You know what, let's open this. Not the best plan. I'm just confident in my Lost abilities. I was really hoping for a battery charge there so I could just piece immediately. But, or like a good card to use in the boss fight. Or even like another decent pill. Just anything. But, no, it's okay. Half a red heart, that's what I really... the game knows what you really need, and it gives it to you. I was obviously in need of a red heart. That is just... it could tell that I was missing out on that. The game takes care of its own. Alright, that was too bad. What do we got? Friendly spiders. Okay. That's actually really nice because now I think we should use that on one of the harder floors, frankly. Maybe caves 2 even. Caves 2, I'd almost rather be doing the depths than the caves. What is this? Just like shitty pin? Yeah, it's just a different... what's he shoot? He's a little faster. Oh, he's got a second form. That's... okay. Interesting. You know what? I'm just going to use this here because I'm not interested... I'm very much not interested in fighting a new boss that I'm not familiar with the Lost on the first try, because I haven't seen that boss before. I haven't played enough of Afterbirth just on my own so far. So I don't know what the new bosses are like, most of them. And I'd rather learn about that on a run where death doesn't matter quite as much, or where hits don't matter quite as much. So bonies are never great, but fine. We can handle bonies. I do like that new champion, though. They've got a lot of these champions now that kind of look like the internal organs or the internal skeletal structure of old enemies. Like the second form of that pin one, obviously, and the mom hands, the wall crawlers, I guess, have a version like that shoot rock spikes, and they're, I don't know, it's a cool aesthetic. I'm on board with that. Oh, that was the worst damage. What am I doing? Okay, I think I cleared that room still. Yeah, that's fine. I think we have 4 lives left, so let's be a little more careful. Take it nice and slow. Take it nice and easy. Woo! Woo, heart party! I'm feeling left. Take those guys first. So, okay, I need to start remembering. It always takes a while to remember whether different enemies explode diagonally or parallel, horizontal. So those ones I need to start remembering explode diagonally, and so after you kill them, you got to stand real still. Hang out here. Hang out here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was actually a quality dodge. I'm proud of that. So many spirit. This would be great on any other run in like the history of the world. I would love those spirit hearts on literally any other run. Just not this one. Okay, that's a little better. I can at least use that. I can at least. That was close. No, those were diagonal too, actually. I thought maybe those guys just drop the ones that shoot diagonally. That might actually be what I'm thinking of. When you don't kill them over holes in the ground, that is. Alright. Might as well be using Dad's key. I see no reason not to. Yes, well, that's just great. Does nothing for me. This guy's gonna explode? I'm pretty sure yes. Okay, let's try to keep him parallel. That's the real dream. Oh yeah. Let's not use 2 keys because we just don't have to. Any keys we don't want, we can give to that key beggar. Pudgy Bats! These are actually my favorite new enemies. They're kind of adorable. They take a bunch of hits though. They're like really, they're very, very healthy, we'll say. They were breastfed, you can tell. I'm glad they don't rush you like the other bats. Those bats are... I'm much more happy to be fighting enemies that just shoot, frankly. Yeah, that could be good. If we can find something decent on the ground, then that'll do a lot of work for us. What is this? Oh, interesting. That's cool. I like that. And it's like both your eyes are shooting one big tear. I might even use Jera in here. I would be fine with just... I would rather use it in a room full of keys, because then I could give a bunch of keys to the key beggar. If I could find a room with like 2 or 3 keys, I would absolutely use the Jera room. Just because, you know, the key beggar does have a tendency to pay out with good stuff when you let him and when you give him the chance. That's how I beat one of the earlier Lost runs that I did. Was I got really far because I had that name of that item that I still can't remember. And then I also happened to pick up Skeleton Key, and I fed the key beggar about 80 of them until I got 9 lives, and that, you know, that takes you all the way to the end. No problem. Honestly, I just don't think it's worth it. Like, we could try and become, we could try and become Guppy. If we get Guppy pieces in those chests, they're obviously worth it. We've already got 1, I guess. But I haven't been checking the other... Maybe I could Jera rune it. And then if there's 1 Guppy piece, there's 2 Guppy pieces. Okay. I'm gonna fight the enemies first before I focus on opening those up. Because frankly, I don't want to have to deal with more than one thing at once. And if we die, well, there. Now the chest will still be there. We'll come back in and get them for free. That's fine. I'm fine paying 1 life to try and do that way. What? This still activates? Ugh, goddammit. Okay. That means... okay, so those chests do nothing. I'm not going to open that last one. We wasted 2 lives there. If there had been 1 Guppy piece, it would have been totally worth it, but there was not. Which is fine. Gertie, we can handle Gertie, I think. Gertie doesn't scare me. Champion Gertie, who only spawns enemies, doesn't scare me. Bullet hell bosses, bullet hell bosses are not that bad. This isn't even that bullet helly. They should really be getting... okay, well, famous last words, right? And so that is it. That's how we did. So what did we come here? Total 7,672. We went through 9 lives really quickly. I thought we still had 1 or 2 left. Apparently, I was wrong. I assume the game knows better than me. You know what? 4,629th place for score. Out of, I don't know how many people have played so far. There's generally around 50,000 people who played. So you know what? First lost run in a long time. I feel okay about that. And if you're going on to play your own daily challenge run today, my biggest recommendation is to keep track of your lives a little bit better and stay out of the boss rush rooms. Those are not doing anyone any good. But thanks for watching. Come on back tomorrow if you're into this. I've been a pretty okay guy.